So I wanted to tell y'all this story about this cemetery I found down in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. So this feller was out walking in the woods one day, and he came across a headstone. And the area was all grown up, so lots of underbrush. So he gets to looking around, and he found a couple more headstones. So he and his family got together, and some friends, and they came out and started clearing the area. Well, what they kept finding were these big divots in the ground, kind of like that one. And these two right here. So they used some ground penetrating equipment, and they found there were a lot more bodies out here than what they thought. So I think in the end of it, they had about 27, 28 headstones and about 470 bodies. So he recruited some help from the local jail, and the inmates there have made all these white crosses to mark the bodies that they find. Well, he started looking around into the history of the place, and it seemed a local company, back during times of segregation, had donated this property to the African American community to use as a cemetery. And they used it here up until, I think the oldest stone I found is about 46, 47. But then they closed the road up, so couldn't anybody get back here. So it grew up, nobody came to visit, everything kind of disintegrated. And when I came here in the spring, all this was cleared off. So I don't know if they only come once a year and clear or what. But this is only one side. There's a whole other side. And if you go all the way back in there, there's this big hill that goes up, and they're buried all the way back there too. And I'd walk you back there, but I don't think my phone will go that long. And they put some little benches in. But you can see, you got to work hard to get back in here. A lot of this is stickers. So this is William Patterson and his wife. He died in 1909 and she died in 1913. I see there's another one right over here. We'll go look. See if we can read it. Now I did find way back in the hills, I found one headstone for a local preacher and his wife. But other than that, most of these people were poor or didn't have much family around. This here is George Eves, and he was a private from Kentucky. So that he died in World War I, or was a veteran in World War I, I'm sorry. So it just kind of surprises me that having these veterans' graves and no one comes out to take care of them. You can see there's a body. Let me get me a stick here and I'll show y'all what this does. So right there is his headstone. But you can see, maybe, how deep these holes go right here. And they're all buried down in there. These little bitty white crosses everywhere. I don't know if y'all can see that too clear. But anyway, a little piece of history from Hopkinsville, Kentucky.